Sorry about the beep. So I just want to do a little topic on when supporting an autistic as a support worker. I think the importance is that each autistic you're working with is individual. So there won't be a total plan to go by. You know, like there might be some things that are similar, but each individual autistic is going to need different needs to bring out the best in those people. So this is what it's about, isn't it? Empowerment. And so for certain people, they'll need certain approaches. A very important thing I find is not to be teacher-like. I think it depends on the person that you're supporting. If they respond better to a more sort of authoritative sort of way, maybe. I mean, I'd feel it out, I would, because feeling it out in that person is quite important, because we want to empower them, we want them to be happy, we want them to progress, and that's what that job is, and that's the beauty of that job, isn't it? So for some people, when they end up going into a role to work with autistics, they'll take on a teacher role. I've noticed that they come in as like they're in a primary school, or and it's no criticism, it's just an approach that some people might think, because say some autistics, we have slow processing, there are things like that, they might mistake us adult autistics for sort of children. And I think the more you treat an adult autistic like a child, they will reflect that. So if we treat them like an adult and help them make good choices, we'll empower them and make them realise that their voice counts. So to do with supporting, I think that's quite important, but also noticing your autistic that you're supporting. Some will need more and they'll need you next to them, or, you know, however much. If you're paid to work for those hours next to that one person, or you've got 3 you're taking care of, then separate your time between them. And some of them, like myself, I don't want somebody there all the time, because I've progressed a lot. But for some others, they're going to need that bit of, you know, where you're kind of like helping them, standing back, helping them walk, and then they start to run, and then you can step back a bit, and then you can go, oh, but then they might fall over, so you go back in and you help them get up again, and then gently, but making sure they know they can do it, but not in the way that, you know, it's time you got independent, because that's a trigger word for some. You know, if that's enforced, isn't really the way to go. It's more organic. But like I said, it's feeling the way, because if you notice something's not working, then, you know, you'll just go by that. There are more things I can say about supporting autistics. Oh yeah, really important. Oh God, I'm talking loads, sorry. Really important how you approach an autistic. Because like I said, facial expressions, tone, your manner, how you speak, how you come across. If you come across as teacherage, it's going to take them back to school days, where sometimes they were afraid. I was afraid, and it took me a long time to get over being able to talk to someone. And if you're support, you don't want them feeling like that. You want them feeling like they can come to you about anything and talk to you about anything, and be that best friend, be that, you know, comfort, be that mum, be that whatever, but not in a mummy way, you know what I mean, like in a proper way. So if you are in a mood that day when you're supporting autistic, they will pick it up, I promise. They'll notice, and they'll think it's about them, and we don't want that. We don't want them to think it's about them. So, and not a forced smile, you know, we like genuine and nothing fake, you know. So showing that you care, don't look at them dismissively, or just because, I mean, and they're not, you know, speaking a lot, or some autistics will speak more, and then they'll get more attention. But the one who's quiet, surely that's the one we should be going to. Really, that's the one that's, oh well, they're not talking a lot, I need to go and speak to them a bit and help them come out of themselves. So hopefully this might help. Some of these steps might help those supporting autistics. Right,